aesthetics and other evaluations, there are differences between the options. Regarding visual aesthetics, that's the focus of the animations and conceptual drawings that we have around the room. It gives you viewpoints from various points within the project area, and also gives you a driver's perspective and a pedestrian or a bicyclist perspective. And then other factors that we have to consider with the main span options, we have to consider aviation, the bridges on the flight path to LaGuardia Airport. So if we are encroaching on the flight path, that would be definitely a consideration. And then the effects, the different environmental effects of the different constructions will also have to be taken into account. And what we're asking from you today is to please visit the information stations, the 4 stations, one for each of the main span types, and then the general project information. Please complete the survey that was handed out at the front and return it. And please let us know what your thoughts are and what your preference is. And this is a view of the survey. The front allows you to select which main span type you like the best and provide whatever comments. And then the backside has different features that you can comment on. And please provide any other comments that you wish to. And at this point, we'll open up the floor for questions. Yeah, could you go to the mic, please?
You can give your name to...
My name is Jack Wallace. I come from Woodside, Queens. We want to see a different area again. We know that the people here are concerned as much as we are over there and have been concerned for years. And we know that a big past time when they did the constructions, it destroyed a lot of our neighborhoods on both sides. So that's why we were here too. I have 3 questions. I don't know if you want to. One is, how many houses, businesses will be taken along Laurel Hill Boulevard? It looks like it's going to take some on the side of Laurel Hill Boulevard. And where will bridge traffic exit to Queens Boulevard? We live on 48th Street, Dorothy and I, and a lot of people. I know 48th Street is a very bad area now, and it's better, it's become better. It's not a truck route, but people still use it as a truck route. Then also, so we wonder about, is it going to be more traffic? Is there going to be more truck traffic? Everything coming off there. And then also the third one is how decorative, this is, I guess, the least of our problems, but how decorative are approaches and exits, the supports used in the neighborhoods in Queens and Brooklyn. It's good to talk about the decoration underneath the bridge, and I like that. I like some of those ideas, but I was wondering how it affects the neighborhood. You know, do you want another concrete piling? You know, do you want another? I mean, if it curves a little bit, it'd be nicer, you know, or something. Maybe some different material or outside material to cover it. But I mean, it really detracts on the neighborhood when you see these concrete things. It just depresses the neighborhood, right?
To answer your first question, it was about takings. I think if we brought up the map, Queens, right? You said along Laurel Boulevard?
Yes.
I guess, well, you've got the only properties that are being affected are on the side of the expressway that is opposite Laurel Boulevard. They're between the expressway and 43rd Street. And those are the blue there. So you see 43rd Street. 43rd Street along there, it's only the property between the highway and 43rd Street. There were actually 3 residential houses that were affected. And I understand they've already been moved.
So is that the neighborhood of Laurel Hill? It's exactly used to be called Laurel Hill. Is that or is it on on the other side.
I think this is considered West Masco.
Oh, well, yeah, Laurel
Is
Mass,
that-
yeah.
Was it called Laurel Hill at one time?
It's where the copper company was.
The other part of that question is how many businesses
Yes, yes.
total or just Queens?
Just Queens, I guess, in that area. I had heard it was 32 or
I
something.
think in Queens it was about 10 or 12 from Creek to 54th Avenue, which is just before the Long Island Expressway there. I don't believe any of them have been relocated yet. Our real estate group is continuing negotiations, continue to work with them. I forgot your second question.
The second one was, where will bridge traffic exit and approach? I guess on either side, for people that live in Brooklyn, but we were concerned about 48th Street and about that area around there.
You know, I know the ramp you're talking about is actually off the photo, that 48th Street ramp. The traffic will exit to the LIE just as it is doing now. And that's this exit right here. So all the exit and entrances will remain just as they do now, not changing the location. We're improving the safety and operation on those roadways. The third question is
And
about
the third is the decorative arches, the decorative tilings or supports.
Yeah, we recognize that the appearance of the bridge, both looking at the main span and also the close-up features, are very, very important. And there are a lot of things that you can do to enhance the way something looks. I mean, if you have like a big blank wall, obviously that's pretty ugly. It's going to attract graffiti. We are currently working with architects and will continue to do that. And when it comes to treatments like that the public will have an interest in, we're going to go to the Stakeholders Advisory Committee that we've worked with for many years and to get their impressions. Early in the project in Brooklyn, we had considered on the Brooklyn connector, which is apparently has walls that close in these spaces. We had considered making that open underneath because we thought they might like parking there. It turns out that the residents that live right next to it were adamantly opposed. So they want it kept the same way it is. We just need to make it function better and make it look better. But you're absolutely right that this is very important.
Thank you.